Well, I had my dinner. It was tacos. It's not Taco Tuesday, but it's Thursday, and that worked out fine. All right, so it's funny how things that shouldn't even be connected, when you're working in a mess, get connected. Here's the two new transistors, and my pliers are on some tape. There we go, that's off. So in the last video, we unsoldered these two N-channel FETs, and dinner time came, but let's see if we can just wiggle these out now. The two white transistors down there are the ones of interest. So my light is behaving. I don't have much of a work light here, but let's see if we can get out Q01 and Q02, which are hanging around. So for that, I almost want to use some big needle nose I had here somewhere. I don't see the needle nose. So let's proceed with these. I'm trying to use the camera as a guide. Seems pretty loose, doesn't it? So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See if it'll come out. It's not just going to come out, is it? This one. All right, so obviously 1 and 3 wires on each of these is still attached. So the trick now is to tilt the radio and put some pliers on these and pull them out with heat. And that's what we'll do next. I probably can't put that on video because it's going to be too hard to do it that way. I had bigger needle nose here somewhere, which might grasp those better. But everything's a challenge here, trying to find tools that get misplaced or simply drop somewhere. All right, so all I have is these small needle nose here. I could try and get some better ones. I got a gray pair here somewhere with gray handles. It's funny how you get to know your tools after a while, what you have and what you need for a project. I really didn't want to get into the radio repair business, but it's what I've let myself do. And you get a small toolbox to limit the tools you might buy, and it just kind of gets out of hand. So I still can't. Oh, here they are. Yep, the gray pliers. I found I have some more of these in the garage, which made me happy. Hewlett Packard had a lab stock for a long time, and they had these tools pretty much for free. Just pick a few up and do projects. Hewlett Packard liked that. So Hewlett Packard was a cool company back in the 90s and 80s. It was a birth of Silicon Valley. Okay, I see the pliers. So why they're over here on the floor, I don't know, but that's where they are. Let's see if these will work. The gray ones are probably too small. These have enough of a surface area to pull those guys out, or at least grip the body. So let's try that. As usual, there's no good light here. That works for me. How about you? All right, let's get in here and wrestle. Wrestle these things out. Could probably just yank it out and see which wire breaks and try and deal with that one wire. So I'm sure some of them are loose already. Let's see what happens with that. Just gonna yank it out. Stress fracture on the wire, and it will eventually break. Don't pull too hard and break your board. There's only one wire in here. It's still attached. Of course, if I break it off, it's gonna be hard to get it out. Sometimes the wires come loose, these just come out. Not gonna happen. So now, I'm gonna tilt the radio on its side and use some heat. See what comes out. This is painful, isn't it? All for 2 stupid transistors, which I could have changed when I had the board out. It's kind of a waste of time, but that's how fixing radios is. It's easier to build these. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say that. I watch my friend Pete build radios, and it's a lot of work for him. He builds it from scratch. All right, the board flipped down like it always does. So now I can put the pliers on there and see which wires move around. Do it that way. My little work table here is such a hack. It's like, is the radio gonna fall on me? Okay, there's the transistors right there. I'm just gonna grab one here. That thing sure is loose. So I'm grabbing that one there, and I'm just gonna hold it. What a pain, huh? Just gonna hold the thing and see what wiggles over here. Of course, I could make the room neat, right? So I have crap all over. And of course, I have no light over here, so I gotta move this light. Okay. Now, what moves? Something here ought to be loose somewhere. Okay, there's the pads right there. And I don't see anything moving at all. Okay, that one's moving in the middle. Which means the others are probably not gonna go. I'm just gonna apply heat and try and get it out. I can't put that in video. So I'll see you in the next video when I put the new ones in.